Well, the Charlotte suburb is seemingly putting the cart before the horse, spending millions on a long-awaited project before securing the needed loan. As WCNC Charlotte's Nate Morabito shows us, they're effectively gambling with taxpayer dollars and leaving people asking, where's the money?
The city of Belmont's already sunk $8 million into its new recreation center. The city's supposed to pay for most of the $13 million project with a loan. But not only has Belmont not secured that loan yet, the city hasn't even applied for it.
It's all fun and games until someone gets hurt. Within eyeshot of this extreme sport,
I was really floored.
the city of Belmont is also taking a risk in the name of recreation.
I think it's really irresponsible.
And Councilmember Marc Seelinger says the growing suburbs approach is potentially putting public money in danger.
You wouldn't build a house like this.
The new recreation center is already 70% built, even though Belmont can't apply for the needed $12 million loan until early next year. The state won't approve financing for the project until the city completes long overdue routine audits, blamed on staff turnover. By then, construction should almost be complete.
If this were your money, you wouldn't do it this way. Am I right?
So, we now have a year and a half of hindsight, and we would not have done this had we known it was going to take us this long to complete our audits.
City Manager Adrian Miller said staff didn't want to delay the project and risk a cost increase. So instead of waiting for a loan, they decided to dip into the general fund to bankroll the project. The plan is to reimburse the city's bank account once the loan comes through.
In order to lock in the pricing at 2021 prices to get this project started, that was the risk that we were willing to take.
Miller points to this council-approved ordinance that he says gave management the green light to make payments ahead of time.
They never said you can spend up to so much.
But the council member says it wasn't intended to be a blank check.
It's really mind-blowing that they thought that this was okay.
Miller admits the city's approach is unusual and comes with some risk, but he doesn't think the decision will backfire on taxpayers, confident the loan will eventually cover what the city's already spent.
The good news is that we're in a strong financial position and we're able to do this.
However, a short drive down to nearby Rock Hill reveals what it looks like when best laid plans go wrong.
That's a disappointment.
Leaders there committed to helping with the Carolina Panthers practice facility, but never secured the needed $225 million in bonds, a failure that played a role in the facility's demise.
It's very easy to spend other people's money.
Adam Angievsky is CEO of Open the Books, a nonprofit that tracks government spending. He encourages governments to use taxpayer dollars wisely and can't help but question a city that spends nearly half of its operating budget covering a project that's still awaiting financing.
Somebody needs to be held accountable. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
Back in Belmont, despite talk of halting construction, council members have not hit pause on this project, afraid it would cost taxpayers more to stop and start. Assured by management there's enough of a cushion in city coffers to account for the unknown. Belmont's banking on a bet, a balancing act of risk, reward, and hoping to get by without a scrape.
At council's request, the city attorney reviewed the entire process and from his perspective assured them he's satisfied everything's legal. Nate Morabito, WCNC Charlotte.
Our thanks to Nate for that report. And by the way, we learned this week Belmont City Manager is resigning at the end of the year to take an assistant city manager job with the city of Gastonia.